Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, then welcome, and I hope you're here to stay because we're talking about a topic that needs to be talked about a lot more. So subscribe right quick, it only takes 2 seconds, just subscribe. And then let's get into it. Mental health. Mental health for everyone looks so different, but for some people it's depression, for some people it's anxiety, for some people it's an actual bipolar, anything. It could literally be anything. It could just be that you're having a bad day and you're not feeling yourself. It could be something that's weighing down on you, and for those very reasons, like my anxiety, I was not able to step in front of a camera. I was not able to do YouTube, and even today it's still really, really hard. I've dealt with mental health for a long time. I've dealt with anxiety, it's hard to come in front of a camera and to say, I take medicine for my anxiety, and I'm okay with that. I'm owning up to the fact that I take medicine for it and it helps me. I've been to therapy. I am pro therapy. If you gotta do what you gotta do. More people need to do it. I journal. I have self-love journals. I have self-help books. I pray. I do what I have to do to make sure that I can continue to thrive in life. And it's hard to broadcast your insecurities or broadcast what someone said about you in front of a camera. But I'm doing it to raise awareness. I'm doing it to show you guys that you're not alone, and people can be mean. People can make you feel like crap, but you don't let anyone make you feel like crap. Not a friend, not a family member, and especially not a significant other. You do not let people talk to you crazy. You don't let people make you feel bad. We're only here for people that build us up. If you're not here to build us up, shoot, fly, don't bother me, okay? Do not bother me. Health has been a little because I literally had someone in my life that was just bringing so much negativity to me, and it took me back to a spot that I never want to be in again. When someone is being negative, when they're manipulating you, when they're trying to make you feel less than, cut that out. I literally had someone who should have cared about me a little more tell me that I was letting myself go. I looked rough. I looked like I had a baby before. Things that you shouldn't say to someone. Because for that reason, I was not able to step in front of this camera. I was not able to do my YouTube. I literally felt ugly. And I let someone else make me feel ugly. I felt like I did gain a lot of weight. I'm not even gonna say I didn't. I gained 15 pounds. I was eating like crap. I was eating McDonald's and Taco Bell every day. None of that stuff contributes to a happy, healthy life, but negativity does not either. Alright, so now that we've gotten down to the root of, what I was going through, let's talk about how we can overcome those things and what I did to overcome those things. So a big thing when you are going through anything, for me, I feel like journaling helps a ton. If you need to write down, if it's in your phone, if it's in a journal, if it's anywhere, even a video, if you just need to get it out. Do not let those things fester inside of you and grow emotion. Dear diary, or dear journal, anything. Today I had a rough day, and when this happened, it made me feel like this. But from this day forward, in order for that not to happen, I am going to do X, Y, Z. I think it's so important to sit down with yourself, think, what is the solution and how can this not happen again? Or, say it's not something that happened, but something that someone said to you or an argument that you had. Now, if you have anxiety and you overthink, sometimes your anxiety can paint a picture in your head that just is not accurate. Sometimes anxiety tells a story that has nothing to do with what's really going on. It's not reality. What I do is I set a freak out date. Because if I react to things in the moment, well, it's not gonna end well for me or whoever is involved. So I set a freak out date. If I am still freaking out about this, and say it could be 2 days, it could be 24 hours, it could be a week. If I'm still freaking out about this by this date, then I will address it. I will freak out about this. Trying to freak out, but you know, like, that's advice from a therapist. So that's free game right there. I'm giving y'all free game. Yeah, don't freak out right away. Do not react right away. Find things to do in the meantime, whether that be to make a video or whether that be painting, singing a song, watch a movie. If you're lazy, you don't want to do nothing, watch a movie, take a walk outside, work out, do what you have to do. But just think, always think before you do something. Self-help books, you guys. I can't really stress this enough. And not even self-help books, self-help journals. I'm going to show you guys one that I just recently got, and it's changing the game for me. It's something that's been helping me to get back on YouTube, to have the strength and courage to walk in front of this camera and know that I'm a boss female. I am pretty, and I can do whatever I set my mind to. No matter if someone tries to dim my light, that just means I need to turn it up a little bit, because when you have haters, you're doing something right. When you have someone that's hell-bent on bringing you down, you're doing something right. So let me go get that book, and I'll be right back, and I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, so the book that I bought, I think it was like $10 on Amazon. It is called A Self-Love Workbook for Women. It has been a little game changer for me. So at first, it's like a book kind of. It tells you things, and you can like do little notations in it. It tells you things about the journey that you're going to embark, because self-love, it's a journey. It tells you things you need to meditate on, questions you need to ask yourself, and how you need to make time, even if it's just 5 minutes, for a long time, to think. And don't think about everything that's going wrong. Think about a happy place. Like, it gives you so many 5-minute self-love hacks. Connect with nature and breathe. Listen closely. Self-soothe through touch. The book literally tells you to hug yourself. Give yourself a hug. Why can you only give other people a hug to make them feel better? Hug yourself. Love yourself. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to stick to it, because to us, isn't it so easy to show someone, or better yet, someone's dusty son love, but not to be intentional about showing it to ourselves. No, we're not doing that anymore. We are going to love ourselves. And throughout the book, it gives you little quizzes, like self-compassion quiz. Do you love yourself? Do you forgive yourself? What's self-esteem versus self-compassion? There's just so many. It tells you to make my favorite one so far was that it made me have a confidence playlist, and it made me choose a quote for the year. And mine is, I am confident. My feelings are valid. I am no longer letting people tell me that my feelings aren't valid, or that I don't have a right to feel how I feel. Because guess what? I do, you do, and I'm no longer repeating myself, but that's for another video. I am no longer about to sit here and say the same thing 5 times. This book is amazing. I will link it below, because I think that you guys definitely need it. It's been helping me a ton. But another thing that you can do to cope with your anxiety, depression, mental health, go to therapy. If all the things I said before do not work, go to therapy. Figure out your triggers and figure out ways to remove them. And I know therapy is expensive, but If we can spend $100 on a pair of shoes or a bag or anything, then we can hustle a little harder to go to therapy, because it's more important to look good on the inside than it is on the outside. Therapy helped me to see my flaws. It helped me to see the triggers and how I needed to get rid of some things. And it helped me through a really tough spot in life. And I know that it can do the same for you. Make sure that you have a therapist that cares for you and not just about the check you about to give them. When you have that, it changes everything. And if you deal with depression or suicidal thoughts, talk to someone. I would rather, even if you can't afford therapy, I would rather you talk to me. I will be here for anyone. Even if I don't know you, I would rather you talk to me than I see you on the news or I hear about it on Instagram. Nothing is worth that. And that goes back to the fact that we have to be careful what we say to people, because you never know what's going on. And if you have those thoughts, don't be afraid to take medicine, because if you can't fight it yourself, if you're not strong enough, let science help you. Like, I know that it's really embarrassing to say, I take medicine, that must make me crazy. Well, I take medicine, and guess what? I'm not crazy, but it's easier to deal with everything knowing that I have help to deal with my anxiety. Knowing that something does slow down my heart rate so that I don't, break out into a panic attack. And at first, I used to be really scared. Like, my ex would always tell me, like, you don't need that, like, you should stop taking that, blah, blah, blah. Never let anyone tell you that you cannot do something to better yourself at that. Like, medicine changed my life, and it can change yours too. But I'm not a doctor, so hit that up with your doctor. I'm just telling you what I think, could possibly help. There are a lot of ways to cope with anxiety. Read the Bible. Listen to a Bible story. Like, it's so soothing and calm. Pray. Like, when there's nothing else that I can do, pray. But when you feel like you've exhausted every option, nothing is helping, that is when you take everything that you've been dealing with and you throw it on God. Throw it on him, because he says that he will take away anxiety, and guess what? He says it, he means it, he's not lying, he would never. Trust in God, because it will take you a far way. It'll take you far. I would love to hear some of you guys' stories. I would love to help you in whatever way I can, but everyone just needs to remember to be kind to others. Honestly, I'm not saying, be selfish, but put yourself first. It's okay to do that sometimes. It's okay to walk away from something or walk away from someone that isn't doing right by you, who's not helping your mental health. It's okay to do that. Don't feel bad for putting yourself first, because if you're not here anymore, that's it. There's nothing more you could do. So we want you here. I want you here. Take care of yourself. Never let anyone call you ugly. Never let anyone call you fat. Never let anyone say that you're worthless. Never let anyone bring you down, because you are worth everything. You are worth loving yourself. You are worthy of everything. And you deserve nothing less than the best. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope that you guys took some of the tips today, write it down, take some free knowledge. I'm gonna include just some of the things that helped me. I actually hired a trainer. She's been working on my physical health and my mental health. Every day we do 3 questions. We do, what are you grateful for today? What can you control in your life? And what can't you control in your life? Like, what's happening right now that you have no control over, and that's okay. I've been eating a lot better, which really helps, and I've been working out 5 days a week. I'm not doing it because someone called me fat. I'm doing it because I need to feel better about myself, and I want to feel good. I want to actually step in front of this camera and you guys know that you're getting the best version of me. That is super important to me. Please hit that subscribe button, like smash it right now, and press like. I would love to have you a part of the fam, and I will see you guys next time.